Hi, welcome to Virtual Meet Your Teacher. My name is Mrs. Holscher and I am your child's first grade teacher. I want to start by saying how excited I am to be back in the classroom and in our newly renovated building. So let me show you a little bit of our classroom. Students come in and they put their backpacks, their lunch boxes, and their water bottles in their cubbies. Then they go ahead and have a seat and start on their morning work. In the very back, we have our book bins. And then as we go around the room, you will see our class bathroom that we share with another teacher so that we can utilize that at some points in the day. And then we have our cubbies where student papers go, and they will get those at the end of the day. So I want to just do a quick rundown of our schedule. When students come in the morning, they do their morning work while we take attendance and do lunch count. Then we start with math in the morning. We do part of our math block, and then students go to their special. Then they come back and finish their math block. We go to lunch from 10:30 to 11, and then we will have a recess from 11:40 to 12. After that is our reading block, and then dismissal will be 2:45 during the day. So let me take a look at my notes. Some things that you should receive papers on. You should, in your child's folder, have a sheet that does show our daily schedule and just some expectations and things. Also, you will have a paper that explains our behavior system. It's a clip chart, and it's a very positive clip chart this year. I found in the past that I move a lot more students up than I move them down in a day. I really want to try to catch them doing some good things so that they can move up on the color chart. This year I added an extra color, so students start on green and then they progress up to blue, purple, and pink. They can also move down the chart to warning green, yellow, orange, and red. And when they're moving down to yellow, there will be a consequence, which will probably be talking to me at recess and going over their behavior choices so that they can make some better choices. Your behavior chart has been in your child's folder this week, and it's marked with the color that they're on. Anything that is green or greater, they've had a really good day. Sometimes they've had amazing behavior and I have just not had a chance to move them up. So just because they didn't move up from green does not mean they didn't have a fantastic day. So you're looking for green or better. If they didn't get green, if they have a yellow or orange, please ask them about their behavior. And if you could just talk, that would be great communication for them. And it just helps me out to be on the same page with those kinds of things. Homework, we don't have homework this year. I would like you to read with your child daily, but we won't be sending books home. We're really trying to not pass things back and forth between home and school at this time. So hopefully you have a supply of books at home, and if you could read every night with your child, that would be great. Also, we are thinking about putting a few things on Google Classroom, just a few questions, kind of like our quiz, just to kind of keep students familiar with it and to keep us familiar with it in case we would have to move to that model at some point. Lunch money. Lunch money needs to come in an envelope, and you need to mark your child's name, how much is in it, and the grade level so that I can get that to the lunchroom without confusion. Dismissal. If your child is going home a different way than normal, please send me a note. If I don't have a note or you don't call the office, I will send them their normal way home. So that means if they're a bus rider, but you are going to pick them up that day, if I don't have a note that's telling me you're picking them up, then I'm putting them on the bus. So make sure you get a note to me or call the office to have those changes verified. Birthday treats, unfortunately, we're not gonna have birthday treats this year. Again, that's just preventing bringing things into the classroom. So there was a paper that went home on Monday, and it talked about Sodexo would offer a bag with some different items in it for a child's birthday. So if you want to do that, you can set that up with Sodexo for birthdays, but otherwise we are not bringing anything in to pass out to other students this year. It's just kind of one of the new changes. Mask. Thank you so much for sending all your kiddos in masks. They have been doing a really great job. I'm impressed. They get to take their mask off when they're sitting at their desk. And the rule is if they stand up, they put the mask on. So if they're moving anywhere in the room, the mask is on. Like I said, I can't believe how great they've been doing with this. They're really amazing. So good job with that. Also, anytime we leave the classroom, we have our mask, and then I also have a foam sanitizer. So I foam their hands several times during the day. Anytime we leave the classroom, they get foamed up. So it's kind of a joke in here, but it's just what we're doing right now. Water bottles, we've decided to leave those in our cubby. It was very exciting to get water bottles, and in first grade, kids were really great water drinkers. And the first few days, they were drinking 2 bottles of water, and you can only imagine how many times we were going to the restroom. So we decided to go ahead and put those in our cubbies and keep them in there, and then we take drink breaks. So that cuts down on the amount of restroom breaks that we need during the day, because we were up to about 7 or 8 times that some kiddos were needing to go to the restroom when their bottles were hanging on their desk. So please make sure your child always has a water bottle. VCSE provided one. I have told them to leave them in their cubby unless their parents ask them to bring them home. If you want to leave it in until Friday, all of them can go home on Friday and you can wash them and send them back. If you want your child to bring it home every day, absolutely, they can take it home. Just make sure you send it back. And if you choose to send a different type of water bottle, please do. I've told them if they have a favorite water bottle, they are welcome to bring it. We just will not be utilizing the water fountains. We will only use the bottle fill feature. So they need to have something with them at all times so that they can have a drink. Scholastic book orders. On the paper that your child brought home, which talks about our daily schedule and expectations, it shows the Scholastic code for ordering books. So when I send a book order home, if you choose to order some books off of the Scholastic, just do that online. That code will show that it's our classroom, and you pay online, and then they will send me the books and I will send them home. Scholastic is really a great resource if you do want to purchase books, because they're definitely much cheaper and kids are so excited to get books when they come in. So I would suggest that if at all possible, utilize that and build your own book library at home. And then lastly, Student of the Week. We are going to do Student of the Week. You'll receive a paper that says when your child is Student of the Week. And if you could just make a poster, or there's a paper to fill out with some of their interests and hobbies. It's just a really special time for them to get to share about themselves and bring in some pictures, which kiddos love to do. And we will display those in the classroom for a week, and then I will send those back home to you. It's a crazy year this year, but it's so nice to be back with the kiddos, and in-person school is the best. So keep sending the mask. We're gonna keep social distancing and doing our best. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. You can send email, or you can call the school and they will transfer that over to me and I will contact you back. Anything that you ever need, just please don't hesitate to contact me. If you have not signed up yet for Class Dojo, please do that. That's how I will send pictures and send reminders of things. And then also we do Sign Up Genius. So I will enter your email for that, and eventually you might get an email that says, Mrs. Holscher's class is doing this activity. Here are some items that they need. And you can sign up if you choose to send in any of those activities. And it's just a really great organized way to do that, where if you want to send things in, you can. If you don't, you don't have to worry about it. And I might add supplies to that. It just depends on how the year goes. I would also encourage you right now, while school supplies are on sale, to go grab some extra crayons and pencils, because as the year goes on, their crayons disappear, and you're really going to want to have a couple boxes of crayons to get through the rest of the year. Everything else I think we're pretty good with, but I would definitely suggest crayons and wipe off markers, because already I can see the wipe off markers are going down. So I would grab some of those. Just keep those at home. And if I send you a note that you need it, please send those in. So thank you. I hope that I get to meet you someday, but I am looking forward to a wonderful year in first grade.